I've earned $2,500 in 5 days. And this is how I did it. I sold my body for science. I participated in a clinical research trial and it was the easiest cash I have ever made. In this video I tell you exactly how it works, the pros and the cons of doing so, and how you can participate as well. First, how does it work? Participating in a clinical research trial is easy, actually. And this is how you do it. The first step is to Google for research clinics in your area. The second is to apply to a study that piques your interest. The third step is to get past the screening requirements. They usually screen for your health, your weight, if you're a smoker, drinker. They only take healthy people. Number 4 is to go there and take the drug. And number 5 is to wait until the money is in your bank account. However, before you proceed, there's a few things that you should know about before you go and sign away your soul. There's a lot of reasons why I think it is beneficial to go and join one of those clinical trials. The first one is, it's a detox, meaning you can't be drinking any alcohol, smoking any tobacco, any weed, no illicit drug use whatsoever. You can't even have caffeine before and during your trial. The next reason, it is easy cash. And the best thing about participating was literally that I was able to work on my laptop, work, write, code, design, all while I was getting paid on top of that. Meaning I got paid twice. Also, you save on bills while you're there because you don't have to spend money on water, food, or on accommodation. And also, what I personally found is the narrowed focus that you get from being there. What I love most about the experience is that I didn't have to care about anything in the world. I didn't have to care about cooking food, about cleaning my laundry, about doing housework, any chores. I was just there all day long and my focus got narrowed down on just my work, which I found amazing. However, it is not all rainbow and sunshine. There is of course a lot of negatives that you have to care about as well before you join one of those trials. You are a test subject, meaning you are trying things, drugs, experimental drugs that have not been tested on a lot of humans beforehand. Meaning that there are health risks associated with joining a trial. And while you are being monitored 24/7 pretty much, long-term effects from these drugs cannot be excluded. So proceed at your own risk. During your stay, you will be physically isolated from the rest of the world. Nobody is allowed to come and visit you while you are inside the study. That means you cannot meet with friends, you can not have visitors, and you can also not go to work. Meaning that you are gonna be staying there until the trial is over. You're also not allowed to exercise. My eyes, that was actually the hardest part, not exercise for 5 days. Exercise changes health markers that make you look like you are sick. For example, exercise increases your heart rate, your blood pressure, and also your CYK marker. They don't want you to exercise because of these reasons. Also, limited food. They have a preset diet that you will be eating with set calories. And usually, for me personally at least, it was not enough food and way too little protein. Like sometimes the food tastes like Gordon Ramsay blessed it himself, but other times wet cardboard would be a treat in comparison. Would I recommend it? Would I do it again? Yes. Yes, I would. Because during those 5 days where I was in the clinical research facility, I was just able to get so much work done. I didn't have to worry about anything that's going on outside of my mental work, which was great. It really helped me to focus. So I would do it again. What do you think? Would you recommend doing a clinical research trial? I would love to know what you think. Thanks.